So here we are at the Tekoryu Fortress. And here's Yorate. She wants to know why she's asking Luran why the Twin Lords aren't displaying the expected amount of power. I'm doing okay, I understand, here's Luran. And he says that the thing with the Twin Lords is that their biggest attack requires Gallon of water and Briced of fire to fire their moves together in synchronized with each other. There, I'll find a word eventually. And they need to do the Maglash and the Beam Searcher directly at each other. Like they stand on opposite sides of a thing. They shoot things at each other. Like one shoots the beam, one shoots the big ball, and they hit each other at the right spot, and blam up. You're done. Yeah, and this success will result in explosion, annihilates everything in between. And unfortunately, it means the sisters have to be working in absolute perfect unison, and they're not. They're bad. They're not good at teamwork. So Yura wants to know how twin sisters aren't suited to this task. And Loran reminds her that Ayan and Tao's relationship is it's bad. They don't get on at all. It's the worst. And in truth, Loran was unsure of letting them even fight Zioraima at all. But Yura says she has a plan, and she calls for both sisters. And then here's Shi-Ain, and she's Tao, what happened in today's training? The target was destroyed. Isn't that the point, sister? But if either of us charges on ahead, then that's hardly teamwork, and put one or both of us at risk. What you're doing strikes me as that you're rushing towards your own death. And then, teamwork, you say, but at the end of the day, my Gallowin is merely playing support to your Bryce, no? And I have no intention of being your shield. Tao! In the show, they have this scene in, like a bath, like a bathhouse that was owned in the fortress, and then this dude fucking comes in naked, and they're like, "Who goes there, worm?" And he's like, "It's me, my tiny thing." But my, you ladies look so alike, and yet grew up such disparate personalities. And then this lady in the show runs up and slaps him across the face and says, "Never say that again, Saiga. Just do not mention that these identical twins look alike because they got issues." But I'd also like I'd also like to ask you to stop meddling in our affairs. As you wish. The Empress summons you. Empress. And then Shi-Ain, Shi-Tao. I'll soon depart on a covert voyage to Japan. You two will accompany me as bodyguards. And then Lauren, if I may, Empress, it's far too dangerous. That land is enemy territory. I am aware, but I still wish to behold the Zioraima's pilot with my own eyes. And then Saiga, I see how it is. Taiha's ghost still haunts her. But enough, Lauren. I'm headed to Japan, also to shed light upon Masaki Kihara's schemes, and to decide whether we'll focus on recapturing or destroying Zioraima of the Heavens. And then, not to exact vengeance then. Still, whatever happens, to my advantage. Saiga's just the worst. Like, he's the ultimate terrible schemester. And I can't wait for the big reveals of Zioraima so everyone can go, yeah, that dude's an idiot, he sucks. Here's Admiral Mizumaru though. We're at Gear headquarters, he's talking to the Gear people. And Shibuya told Mizumaru what happens, and Bright Mizumaru praises Bright and Rory for how good they did. And thanks to our work, the mass production of the Dragoons has already started all across the world. And with that, government headquarters is now hammering out plans for a big offensive against Giganos. Nice. But until the details are settled, he wants us to protect Japan. And mostly just buying time for everything to be made ready. And that includes the Martian successors. Bright wants to point out that Eureka is still in those guys' hands. But Mizumaru just says, nope, stop. He's already been told, and the fact that she's alive is good enough for him right now. And Earth's enemies are more than just the successors, and they all need to be dealt with. No, because Glemmy at least gets some shit done. And then, but Rory has just one question. What are we going to call our team? The Nahelagawa plus Nadesco B team doesn't roll off the tongue. And Mizumaro says, I leave it to you, Rory. You can make up your own. And she wants to get input from everyone. Unfortunately, there's no time. It's got to be now. Absolutely now. You've got to come up with a name right now, Rory. And he wants to make it something proper, because there's no one doing it once it gets to the lips of their enemies. And once she's made her choice, Bright's got no issues with whatever it is. And the default is Magnate 10. That's the secret. That's the secret. We'll get the letters in the right order eventually. Magnate 10. MX, baby. But we can't fit Magnate 10 in. Okay. It's too long. We can get, like, I guess we can get Magnate X in, right? Yeah, we can get Magnate X in. Just to really fuck the thing up. Just to actually completely ruin it. Just to completely ruin the deal. We'll be Magnate 10, but we'll write it with an X, okay? And that's definitely not going to be confusing, because everything else that is an X is a said cross. But we got it, alright, it's good. We'll be Magnate 10! And then, yeah, they agree that's good, and Bright's like, yeah, it's fine, I don't give him much of a shit. And then, Magnate 10? And then, seems to be our new squad name, yes. And then, Koji, they didn't even consult us? I was sure I could get them to pick Koji Kabuto and his merry friends this time. And then, Shinji, this time? This time? Never mind, it's nothing. And Koji suggests that as the team name in Alpha 2 and Super 64. But then here's Asuka. Oh, come on now, and his merry friends? That's too complicated. And then Akira. What do you think would work then? You want to know? I'm just trying to get everyone's take. Well, alright, I'll tell you. Now open up your ears and listen to this. Asuka Langley Sori, the hard-working and gutsy second red and her loyal servants. Which is, what she wants to call that bullshit in an Evangelion CD. And then, okay, what was that? And then, that's even more complicated than the last one. Zibbit, you! It was a joke, alright, I didn't mean it! And then, Shinji, internally. Sounds like you did, though. And then, and while we're at it, what about you, Shinji? What would you go with? Me? Neo Squadron Evangelion. And then, that'd work if we were only Avas. I guess. Of course, I don't expect this idiot to come up with a good name. Hey, don't give me that. I already worked my head for that one. You know what they say, you folks are quick to make excuses. Yeah, tune in next week when Koji gets to name the team, and then here's Meg. Oi, what's this? Another lover's spat going on? And then, you better be joking, Megumi. How could anyone be in love with this idiot? And then Ayato with his no-nos. Still, it said that only good friends argue like this. Hey, you drop that grin and stop saying nonsense. I'd take anyone over him. And then, oof, that's harsh. I'm used to it. Well, I will not have people pair me off with someone like you. No way, no how. And then, but didn't you two fight together not too long ago? Yeah, but that was... You getting flustered isn't helping your case. What did you two do, huh? Nothing, really, nothing. But either way, is Press Inoue around? I was told he had something to talk to us. And let's talk. I think they're talking about the double drop kick, but maybe they're not talking about the double drop kick yet, because I think maybe we get, like, I think we get that as a move, the double drop kick, the double Inazuma kick. And then here's Inoue. Hello children, apologies for the delay. What do you need, Professor? Well, you're all pilots of super robots, so in truth there's something I'd like to ask you about. It's no problem, but what for? Something about the Dendo. Considering the loss of the data weapons the other day, I thought it best to come up with something of a contingency plan should it happen again. A plan, huh? You making backup weapons then? I am, yes. I'd like to try and increase the Dendo's firepower for moments when the data weapons aren't being used. With that in mind, I'm studying various super robots' armaments. Like the Raiden... and then... like the Raiden's God Gogun? Or the Ava's battle rifles? And Gundam's beam rifles? Yeah, the pallet rifles? Yes, I'd also like to enhance its armor on top of that. To be like one of those full armor things, like Quattro's Yakushiki? Full armor Dendo. That actually sounds good. Can't wait to get the secret. We've already unlocked the secret. We're good. But back at the bridge, Rose gives Bright a call from Kenzo Kabuto at the Science Fortress Laboratory. And he's just finished a new weapon for Great Mazinger, but he still needs some testing, so he wants Tetsuya and Jun to make a quick stopover to help with that. And Bright's like, sure, fine. I'm Bright. I'm Double Zeta Bright. We just, whatever. Things happen to me now. Which secret? The full armor Dendo. He gets Cho Dendo Yo-Yo, which is different from Cho Denji Yo-Yo, because it's Dendo instead of electromagnetic. Is that Kojushu? Yeah, he's just a regular dude. He's just a regular dude. And here, back at the bullshit, in the last Guardian base, here's Oki. And Misato's gone missing. Oki says they put a tracking device on him, so why can't they just ping that and find him? And Miku has tried that, but the last bit of recorded data showed Misato outside the base, and then nothing. Like, maybe someone's kidnapped him? Wouldn't be impossible for the hacker shooter to slip by the base's defences. But Miku's going to go out looking for him, and she figures she can find him by sensing his biopan. In the meantime, I could have Zero Rhymer ready for deployment, just in case. Biopata. And in the show, this dude's just outside going, man, what's going on with my bullshit? And then some ladies whip him, and he just falls unconscious. Like, a lady karate chops him as he's trying to run away, and he falls unconscious, and they murder everybody else. And then they tie him to a chair and beat him up. With like, a really fancy letter opener. A very ceremonial dagger. But it's the twins, Chien and Shitao. They've kidnapped him, and Aina confirmed his identity after having, finding some thought-deleted government some government files that people thought were deleted after making payments to his parents to raise him. And there was only one 15-year-old child raised in Japan with that much government scrutiny surrounding him, and it's this one. And Masato yells, "No, I'm just Masato Akitsu, please, jeez!" And they pull the cloth off from around his eyes, and Masato is staring straight at Yura, and he has no idea where he is or who any of these people are. And Ain tells him to behave before the leader of the Tekoryu and show proper respect. He's like, "What? The Tekoryu? The leader? What? Huh?" And then Tao just punches him and tells him to watch his tongue. Yura tells Tao to back off, and then, without wasting time, just get straight to Masato Akitsu, your life is now in my hands. He's like, why? And she asks if it was him that killed Taiha. And he's like, Taiha? And then Ain explains that Taiha was the guy in Landstar of Wind. He's like, Landstar of Wind? Oh, you mean that Hakushu Robo? What the heck? But his crimes aren't limited to just his murder. Worse yet is the fact that he's carrying out Masaki Kihara's dying wish. And there's no greater sins in the eyes of Tekoryu. And Masato's like, I don't... Masaki Kihara? Who? Never heard the name before, what? And the Yura just sighs at how little this boy appears to know. And while the Tekoryu suffered in the underworld, Masato went about his carefree life, ignorant of everything, ignorant of what Masaki had done. And Masato is like, what did Masaki do? Who is he? What did he do? What does it have to do with me? What, huh? And Yura says that if he wants to know the truth, then she will have to kill him. But Masato's like, just tell me. Just tell me. I want to know, like, why I deserve any of this and who I actually am. And then, as you wish. Yeah, over 15 years ago, we, the Tekoryu, were in the process of assembling an army of giant robots with which to conquer the world. Our Hakirobos were designed so they could only be piloted by people with the appropriate bioelectric and brainwave patterns. Masaki Kihara built the Zeorime with the Tekoryu, and registered a thereto unborn test tube zygote as the pilot. He stole both the Zeorime and said test tube, destroying the other Hakirobos on our base in an explosion while he fled. By rights, I was to be Zeorime's pilot. And then, the zygote that Masaki Kihara stole? It was you, Masato Akatsu, you accursed man! I was built to pilot Zeorime down to a genetic level? That's really all I am? Please tell me, what? Who am I then? You're no one, merely another of Zeorime of the Heavens parts. It's pilot. I warned you, yes, that your life would be over if you knew the truth. Cock's gun. And now, die along with your accursed blood. Gunshot. And then, found you, Masato. That voice. In the show, she's about to shoot the dude, and then this lady flies through a fucking window on a motorbike. And then that voice! Who goes there? Hurry, Masato, run! Miku? I won't allow it. And then kick. And then what? How does she feel nothing from my blow? Is that a special suit? No, that's not it. Out of the way, sister. And then more kicks and whips and kung fu moves. What the? Are you even human? Masato, let's get out of here. Yeah. Who are you? Miku Hiromo, pilot of the Zeorime. I'm taking him back with me. And then they run off. And then, you won't escape. Empress, you alright? Don't worry about me. Kill those two immediately and make doubly sure of it. Use the Hakirobos if necessary. Understood. Yeah, NJ, the G Gundam crew, just go in and fucking beat everybody up. Because they're rad. Meanwhile, on the Skull Moon base, Gandalf warns Balandos that he's out of chances now. He may be the king of the dudes, but he's like the king of the royal guards, but he sucks. Any more failures will get him executed. And Balandos is like, he says, you and I are of equal rank, Gandalf. And he says, yes, but I am the commander of the Earth invasion. You will obey my orders as long as you're at Skull Moon base. And then Balandos is like, oh, your failures are the result. Yeah, my failures are the result of the men you have loaned me. And Brecky's like, you mean what? And Balandos says, don't worry, I've got an ace up my sleeve that could allow even you to clear your name. Bracky, you garbage man. And then Bracky's like, oh, thank you. And Gandalf sniffs how skillfully Balandos passed the buck of all of his failures. Just instantly onto that dude. But Balandos orders a deployment with the Science Fortress lab being the target. And Bracky is worried because Great Mazinger's there. But Balandos says it'll be fine. He knows what the machine's capable of, and nothing it has will work against what he's got planned. Yeah, first Great Mazinger, then Duke Fleed and his cohorts will all fall before their might. And Gandalf tells Balandos that this is his last chance. And he says he'll handle diversion attacks for the operation, and Bracky swears he's going to give 200% for this. And Balandos internally is like, this idiot. What a maroon. What are you confused about the Zeorime? There's just a bunch of stupid shit. And then, so, the new weapon for the Great is the Great Booster. Which is a big rocket that'll crash into things. It's pretty good, and all Tetsuya needs to do is master it. And quick, because alarms. Kenzo asks what the hell it is, and Jun reports that it's just one enemy and probably Vegan. And everybody else is, everybody else in Magnate 10 is busy with another attack happening in Mishima. So Kenzo asks Jun to handle it because he still needs to finish setting the grate up. And Tetsuya is like, something weird about this. Be careful, Jun. She's like, absolutely. I'll keep the lad safe. Yeah, Secret Society has robots. A scientist that designed all the robots steals one, smashes all the others, steals the fetus that can pilot it, and then that boy has been raised and is this shitty dude. And this is scenario 19, Great Wings and Heaven's Light. So here's Jun and Tetsuya yelling, "You can do it, you can do it!" And Kenzo, asks Kenzo, and Kenzo says, just keep calm and get ready to launch. The Great Messenger will be ready soon. And everywhere on the lab is 20, but we don't want the bad guy to get it, so what we're going to do is land and then to the end of the pier. Easy. Easy. Yeah, they wanted to take over the world, and then that dude, for some reason, went no fuck you, stole a baby, stole a robot, smashed everything else, and it's taken him 15 years to get everything back on track. And that dude is that baby, and that baby's name was Masato Akitsu, and this thing's name is Bomb, and it sucks. Photon power missiles. I don't think they've mentioned whether he's alive or dead. No, they mentioned that he's supposed to be dead. Like, I think in the opening Tekken scene, the Hake shoot scene, they're like, but he was reported to be dead. How could Zero Rhyme work? Oh, it must have been that baby we knew about, you idiots. But yeah, he's definitely ultra dead, but we don't know the circumstances surrounding that. But let's do a photon power beam. There. Photon power beam. I don't understand why she even has antlers, like antennae. They don't even do anything. This fucking clown. His big nose. Told you. It ain't that easy. Okay, so Tetsuya wants to go out there, not just to help, yeah, because Jun's in a big pinch. Yeah, also to help the crew, because it seems like other labs are getting attacked by the Vegans. And Kenzo's like, yeah, sure, but the Great Booster's not going to be ready. He hasn't finished the docking system's adjustment. If he launched it now, the chance of successful connection to the Great would be very low. And Tetsuya's like, that's fine, we'll leave it for later. He's like, put it on the launch pad. Majin Buu. Fire! Oh! There you go. Scramble dash. This thing has 8,000 HP normally. So, Tetsuya joins in. And he's like, let's go, Jun. Teamwork. Drill, pressure, punch. No, this dude isn't already dead. Anyway. Typhoon. Yeah, one but 49 to go. Got him 5, very nice. So we did it, and Tetsuya's like, yeah, brilliant. So, yeah, he's like, it's all falling to pieces, like, the scrap it is nice, and he's glad they wouldn't need the booster to deal with something like this. And then Kenzo's like, look out, you two, the thing's still going. And then pulls itself back together, and look out, another one from above, the weird little alien. And she's like, what the heck? Gets blindsided, isn't impressed. Like, dang, it's such a cheap trick. And then Bracky shows up with a bunch of saucer beasts. And he says there's no such things as cheap tricks in combat. And looks like Jim was right when she said they were vegans. And Valandos says that Tetsuya is their target today. And he said he's got a very thorough lead on the Great Mazinger's tricks when he stole it, and he knows how to counter it. And Tetsuya's heard about what happened, and he asks if Valandos is here to try and steal it again. And he's like, no, I don't need that anymore. And she's like, what the heck does he mean by, what the, huh? What does he mean by doesn't need that? What the, huh? But Bracky gloats about how all of our friends are busy with other vegan assaults, so we best not hope for backup. And Tetsuya calls this guy a pinhead and tells him to not underestimate him, because him and Jun are more than capable of dispatching 1 or 2 monsters by themselves. And here's the Pikudron, which it's a little weird electric mouse, don't worry about it. Goshiroku Beam. No damage. Hi Dazu, how you doing? So, Tetsuya's like, what the heck, didn't take any damage, what the, huh? And Kenzo's figured out what's up. Like, the Gilgilgan, it absorbs the energy of our attacks via the light that covers its body. In other words, and then Bracky's like, yes, in other words, you cannot damage the Pikudron. Ha 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 ha. And Tetsuya with it. And Bracky's like, where's your attitude gone now, huh? And then Tetsuya's like, shut up. It's still there. And he's like, what the hell are we dealing with? Like, that light is, in essence, a very strong barrier. And then he's like, what is it, Tetsuya? And he's like, he just says, what would Koji say against something like this? If that's a barrier, we just need to break it to bits. Something like that. And so with that in mind, he tells Kenzo to get the great booster ready. He's like, what? But you're gonna... He's like, I'm gonna smash into it, alright? Nothing else is gonna work. He's like, but did you forget what I said? With the incomplete setup, the chances of docking with it are minimal. He's like, if we don't do something to turn this around, then our defeat is certainty. And he says that Balandos says that he knows about every weapon the Great Mazinger currently has, which means it's possible none of the things that he's got will be able to win this. So, Tetsuya again tells Kenzo to ready the Great Booster. He'll dock with it manually. And Kenzo's still worried, but he's going to trust in Tetsuya's skill. But we need to keep holding the line until everything's ready. Which is fine, you know. Pikachu always attacks Tetsuya. Fucking 99 naval missiles, like, fucking why? Knee impulse kick. It does give regen for health as well. I believe it's 20% to both. It might be 10% to both, but 20% defense. Yes, yeah, 20% HP and regen. So, right. So, Bracky and Belenda's like, yes, everything is going exactly as planned, this is fine. And then they're going to send in the Pikudron to finish Tetsuya off. Then, hold it! It's like, yep. So, here's Ryoma, the Getter team, they made it. I've got a lot of people who mysteriously just yell, hold it! But it's good. So it took him a while, Yasuo and Tetsuya doing like, hey Ryo, you came, what took you so long? Like, we're here to back you up. What about Saotome Lab? He said, we already beat all the Vegans there. And Michiru says that Deska and the Agama should be arriving here soon enough. And that's good, but Tetsuya says it won't turn in our favour if we can't beat the Pikudron. Explains it's bullshit where it's invincible. And Benkei's like, what, really? Huh? And she's like, yeah. And Roma's like, alright. He's like, we're going to use the Great Booster, and he's like, sure, alright, I'll help you buy time. And Hayato suggests we take out the Mother Burn. He's like, what makes you say that? He's like, because that's probably where it's being controlled from. So if we beat up the UFO, then maybe it will flinch for a second. Sounds like a good plan. Nice work, Hayato. Classic genius boy. Look at him, it's the OG animated Ryoma. Eat this! No, that's the style they are from their actual show. It's just that these guys are all extremely similar style. They're all 70s super robot nerds. Extremely Toei. Hayato is not a terrorist in this one though. They're all extremely good boys. Actually, you can. Get the beam. Beam the bong, and then we'll ultra smash the bong. Get the beam. The Getter combo attacks are really good. One, because Ryoma holds Michiru's hand, and two, because the princess carries her away. Okay, she's like, then. Let's do the twin tomahawk because I want him to carry her away like a princess. I did enjoy the robot fight. If they'd been allowed real guns, then obviously the Amorosu would have won. Twin tomahawk. Chop. Miss Michiru! And away they go! So good. So good. Oh! Nice, big levels all around. Hayato just learned Mercy because that's that dude. Who's exploding today? Just we're exploding the Vegans. Here's the Pikudron. It absorbs energy. It's too powerful. And we're waiting for this boy to get his upgrade so he can do his big maneuver. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And Tetsuya needs 1,000,000 bops, so he's going to be the bot master. I'm so glad she didn't kill that guy, because I would have been sad. It's a messed up Pikachu! Bing, 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 bing. Old Hayato seems kind of merciful. New Hayato's merciful too! How's he gonna get all your secret science info for terrorism if you're dead? I actually think there's more bad dudes with Mercy than there are good dudes. It's like, I think Kira is the only dude who... It's Kira, Lauren, and Amuro are the only dudes that are merciful because they're nice boys, right? And then you've got Asakim and Hayato as the other end of Mercy. Dun, 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 dun. They need to do it without pilots, so then they can actually have a fucking gun, and then we can invent beam rifles in real life. But is Kira really a good boy when you go out? When I think about it, which is often, he's not a good boy. It's just bullshit. Absolute horseshit is the worst. The only thing that's holding back beam rifle development right now is not wanting to kill an idiot in a robot for fun. That's all I'm saying. Oh. Alarms. What the? Incoming. And Bracken's like, oh, there's more of them, but it's not there, guys. Hey, look, it's Gallo and Bryce. It's the She sisters. Tao Huffs is like, oh, we ran into aliens before finding Masato and Miku. And Ayan says that they haven't the time to waste on these jokers. And their priority is finding those two and killing them as soon as possible. And Tao's like, yes, alright, fine. And internally, she's making a face and is like, ugh, she was born first and I a scant few moments later. That difference defined us as commander and commanded. Who in blazes decided that should be so? Who was it that determined that the younger sister must obey the eldest? Hayato, meanwhile, is getting worried how the situation is getting worse and worse because of Hakurobos and bullshit. Yeah, but the reason we don't have lasers strong enough is because of the bullshit. Because we don't want to hurt anybody. And also, beams aren't lasers, it's plasma. It's different. But yeah, Michiru says that these guys don't seem to be interested in attacking us. Maybe they're looking for something. And then AIM detects the runaways ahead. And then there they are, just right in front of them. Miku calls Masato over to her place and he's like, it doesn't look too safe though, right? And she's like, it's fine, help's coming. And then, there it is, Magnate 10, that's our crew's name by the way, that's what MX stands for. It's Magnate 10, but it's Magnate 10 has arrived. Alright, now we stand a much better chance. They're here already. There's a Mother Burn, so their actual target was the Science Fortress Lab? I bet it's Belendos, that guy knows a lot about the Great. And then, we won't be able to simply ignore them now, will we, sister? And there's only one option. We'll attack them all with the Twin Lords. Take formation, Tao. And then Asuka. Those two are the ones who attacked us at the Sao Tome lab before. Well, if we're dealing with a pair of enemies, then we might as well use our trick. Asuka, you don't mean that? No, it's Magnate. Magnate 10. That? You stupid? What we did to beat the 7th Angel way back when. Huh? You want to do that? Of course! We trained so hard to get it all figured out, we might as well use it more than once! And then, Ryoko, Get what figured out? What training? Asuka and I lived together, wore the same clothes, and... You lived together?! Was that what you were embarrassed about before? Yeah, it's that. And then Saburo, then I safe to assume that stuff took place? Oh, you don't have to worry about that, I kept an eye on him. What, really? Watch what you're saying, idiot, you're giving him totally the wrong idea! But that's what happened, right? Did you just give me back talk? And then Uri, if you're going to fight, shouldn't you do it to the enemy? Yeah, I guess. You better not have forgotten the timing, Shinji. I got it! The Evangelions, get in position, Tao, quickly! And then internally, the Twin Lords, as both units attacking in tandem, but it is ultimately a technique for the brightest Maglash to deal the finishing blow. My sister destroys the target, and I simply provide support. And then, what are you doing, Tao? Don't you remember what happened last time? Here goes! This is a game where Shinji is made into a garbage. Shinji's never a garbage boy. Can't start. Here we go. 62 seconds. Double Inzuma kick. And of course they attack the one that's voiced by Kazumi, so she doesn't give much of a shit about their stupid kick that she's done before. And then, Tao, why? I refuse to be no more than your support. Tao. There we go. See that? That's the stuff. But our cables are loose now. We need to get back to the ships and reconnect as soon as possible. I know. And then Uri, looks like we need to manage both enemy groups at once. Right, deploy all troops. And then we're not going to deploy all the troops, obviously. We're going to deploy the regular troops. I mean... That dude? That dude. That dude. Those dudes. That dude. That dude. Okay, no, we got no. I mean, I guess we'll drop the rising, so we could bring Daimos, Raiden, Razef on, and I guess we'll bring the Garm Raid, but I'd rather bring the rising, to be honest. And now these guys have to come over here, so these guys can plug back in because they unplugged because they're fucking maroons. Unison kick. Bullshit, Goku will like Noku? Exactly. Fuck him. And then... Hey idiot, I'm going in! Baka Shinji. I can see you now! And then, cocky fools, I'm more than capable of dispatching you worms on my own! And then, hey, internally, this isn't gonna work. Even if we execute the Twin Lords like this, in the show, they show what happens when the timing's not right, and the thing still gets blown up, but it also nearly like blows them up. Okay, so they automatically eject the bullshit every time they do the combo move, which is fine, I guess. This means they can only do the combo move next to the boy. when it really matters. Connor! Okay, so it doesn't disconnect. Like, he's fine. Yeah, that's the thing from the show, but not the movie. That's in the movie. You know the weird bird feeder clock head angel, the weird nodding bird one. They have that instead of the twin idiot one that they have to destroy. If they like in the TV show, they kill it and it splits into two, and they have to kill both cores at once. And Shinji and Asuka have to fucking do DDR to get in sync with each other, and it's fucking rad. And Tetsuya's gonna get his bops on because he needs all of the bops. Sounds both good and gritty, it's fucking rad. Double get the beam, time to hold Michiru's hand. Yeah, they have to do DDR, they eat in sync, they wear the same outfit. And they're not in sync for a really long time, and then there's a training montage where they get in sync. Is there a height mechanic? What's the actual... No, it's just a 3D map. The TV show, the TV series is fucking rad as hell. And then they replaced it with Asuka just coming in and dunking on the thing all by herself. Like, they don't have the boat one either. She just comes in and murders that guy, and he's like, I dealt with the boat one off screen, thanks. Yeah, no, zero damage, that's that dude's gimmick, he's literally invincible. Wow, wow. Gorgon sword. Gotta use up these guys' shields anyway. Let me show you Raiding's power. Gorgon sword. Akira's good. Akira Kamiya's good. Not glad he's retired. Bam, 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 God slash. And where's a very deep voice? Yeah, he's Akira. He's voiced by Akira Kamiya, who does Ryoma and the Daimos guy as well. He does like fucking everybody. He's like the most prolific Japanese voice actor. And then for that, he does the deep voice because he's yelling. And it's not, it's the good throaty boy yell. Because Raiden yells at you till you fucking die. Because Raiden's good. It's the Rising. Beam Naginata. Yep, Ken from Physical Sight is a lot of dudes. He's everybody. Here's Rain going in. Rain in the best form of the Strike Gundam. The Neo Japan Strike Gundam. We do get a good combo with Don't Wanna Rain. There's combo with them, there's combo with Allenby too. They just have to, he has to be superb mode, I believe, to get them done. If we can do them yet, but they will be able to do them eventually. There's a million combo attacks in this game, it's fucking hard.